he's using her.
And now she's escaping from her husband, Todd Tucker. It was a scheme set up by Todd.
She introduced that third person.
I think a lot of times we give up too easy. What's up? It's your boy, A to the L to the A to the N. I'm Alan.
And my name's Nicole.
And welcome to After Hours at the House, where we take the conversation from heart to heat.
This is our spin-off show where love clocks out and the drama checks in.
So put the kids to bed and grab you a drink. This grown folks talk, and it get deeper than you think. And today we got a hot topic coming at you. We talking about KANDI BURRUSS, Todd Tucker. We talking about XSCAPing, the songwriter, Grammy winner, the one that's carrying the load of the family, KANDI BURRUSS.
Okay, so this one is a little bit all over the place. We're talking about KANDI BURRUSS, who is a powerhouse entrepreneur. She kind of carries the weight of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She is the one we knew or know.
Yeah. And now she's escaping from her husband, Todd Tucker.
Her husband, do you know how long they were married? They've been married for a while. They've been married for a while. And we're going to get into it because when we saw this news break, it was kind of like, really? I kind of feel like most people didn't expect it.
Well, it was a scheme set up by Todd in the first place.
Time they went to the Ultimate Club, Carmen was sitting on his lap. When he told me that, I said, oh, hell, I paid double for that.
But at the end of the day, he never got no pictures. He was telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
We heard what Aunt Bertha said. We heard what Mama Joyce said. Mama Joyce didn't like him from the get-go. Mama Joyce thought he was an opportunist. Mama Joyce thought he was the one to try to seek out a woman with money to try to build up his own brand. Mama Joyce called it in the beginning. So I'm actually surprised that it lasted 12 years.
I'm surprised too. I think a lot of people felt that way.
What do you think I'm getting out of it?
What you getting out of it? Cause let me tell you, ain't no river high enough. Ain't no ocean deep enough. Ain't no desert hot enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
I think whenever you have a powerful woman who is kind of the breadwinner, you automatically go to he's using her.
Yeah, true. But I think in a dynamic, it worked out for however long it worked out. They ended up having 2 kids together. She already had that one, and of course she carried the bulk of the weight. He was a behind the scenes person, producer, screenplay, audio video equipment carrier for the Real Housewives of Atlanta when they met on set. So it's just one of those things where sometimes men and women do see an opportunity and say, hey, let me see if I can pursue this. Now, what she saw in him, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Obviously, he was a good dude. She gave him 2 kids. And
12 years.
They've been together 12 years, but now, sadly, unfortunately, it's come to an end. I hope they're able to work it out, but it seems that they're headed to divorce court.
Yeah, KANDI's done.
You think so?
I think so. Just the way that she addressed it when she kind of gave a quick addressment of it ending.
And to be clear, yes, I filed Friday, but, this is something that, has been brewing for a while. So all the times you've been seeing me online like, all of that means nothing. I've been going through it, child.
Seeing certain clips of her talking about it or, having dynamics with him, like later on, like towards the end.
Now, speaking of the clips, there was one clip where he talked about a woman with money not sharing, so to speak.
And I think that's the clip I'm thinking about.
So we'll play that clip right here.
My honest opinion. Okay. As you continue to be like, it's mine, it's hard to hear someone say it's mine in a relationship that's supposed to be it's ours. Can I talk? And it's not about, hey, I got this 10 million, let me give you 5. It's not that. It's more so just knowing like, yo, we got each other, whatever. Let's build, let's make it happen. But when you hear a person say mine a lot, that shit sticks. Believe me, I'm telling you.
Because even in divorce, I don't think it's right when men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man and be able to handle his own.
So you gained your money while the man was with you, and he nurtured you, he helped you, gave you ideas, he was a part of that, you know, that progression. You don't think he should get anything? You did it all.
What is he? Nobody said she did it all.
You should do that. Let's work on this. Like, he's setting you up. He's organizing you. He's getting your shit right.
You saying like a Wendy Williams situation?
Oh, I don't really know that thing, but I'm just saying that he helps you blow up.
I'm saying because he was like her manager, right?
No, I'm just saying someone who like really influences, who's really there. So now you blew up. You wasn't blown up. Now you blew up.
Okay, I like how Steve Harvey say he is now with his words. But the money I had when I came in this thing,
But nobody's talking about. Nobody's.
No,
even, that's not even part of the conversation.
no, but it is to me because what I'm saying is when you and I got together in marriage,
Right.
and we made more businesses, we made more, there were more things happening.
Right.
To me, the money that was made after marriage, that's a different conversation because we both contributed, whatever.
Yeah, so after seeing that clip, what are your thoughts? Do you think he was speaking from an experience point? Was he speaking from more of a societal point? Or did he make sense? Because most women, a lot of times we say, and y'all hear it often, men don't care about your money because you don't spend it on us. And that's facts. You don't. It's usually the man come with the money. The man is the protector. The man is the provider. The man had to have something going for himself. You may contribute in various ways, but for the most part, it's usually the man that's pulling out the majority of his money out of his bank account.
Yeah, no, I think that he was speaking from, this is just my personal opinion, I think he was speaking from his own personal motives with Kandi. And I think I have a sense that and I wasn't, just to be transparent, I wasn't a huge Real Housewives of Atlanta fan. Like, I watched maybe
I was for like
early one season,
first 5 or 6 seasons,
and I kind of tapped out. But I think that he was kind of referencing their relationship specifically and maybe how it relates to other people. But I feel like they had to have had that conversation before. They probably have had arguments or disagreements over it just by Kandi's face in that clip. She was giving like, rolling her eyes type of vibe. And I just think that he really was trying to take his stance on it. But I think it was him talking about what he kind of did with her.
Yeah. And I think, and it may be a situation that come out where he done it with others. I don't know. But I think, there are a lot of discussions that they had that she probably wished that she would have taken lead on. I think there were a lot of conversations of ideas that he wanted to do, i.e. old lady gang restaurant, right? I know those don't exist no more. Various reasons, whether it's been food criticism. Keith Lee even went there and rated the food. That didn't go over so well. There's disagreements about rent payments. So to me, that sounds like more of a, hey, I'm off doing this. I need you to be managing that. And I don't think he was doing a good job of managing it. Sometimes it's difficult to hire your friends and sometimes your family in those positions because they may show you the worst side of them by working for you.
But don't you think, or do you think, I'm not going to say don't you think, do you think for him being kind of lesser than, if you will, in the relationship, do you think that played on his ego?
Yeah, it's a little man syndrome for sure. That's definitely a real thing. Like, you got to have confidence. You got to have bravado. You got to show that you're able to do something independently of your wife. You got to try to stick out when you really Kandi Burruss' husband.
Exactly.
Right? So it's an ego stroke.
I was going to say, it has to play on his ego.
Absolutely. And that's he came up with those little schemes, as Mama Joyce and Aunt Bertha used to say, that bring to Candice to come at her with the bullshit.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bullshit.
When she said that was funny.
There were so many memes and gifs in the comment section once this news broke, all of that.
Yeah. But I think, too, switching dynamics, right? When you introduce a certain lifestyle, you got to have, parameters around it. Allegedly, Kandi has a girlfriend. Allegedly, Kandi introduced her to Todd, and from her own mouth, she's admitted that they had threesomes. She was just on a podcast not too long ago talking about they had one less than 6 months ago. So how we go from having fun 6 months ago to headed to divorce court?
3 into 2 won't go.
Do you and Todd currently have threesomes, or is that something that y'all just did early on in y'all little relationship, y'all marriage?
Oh.
Like, do you see a chick out and be like, I hit that hoe? Todd be like, I hit that hoe too.
You mean like randoms? No.
I know you don't do run. Y'all too famous today. You know what I'm saying? Too much. Well, do out of town count? See a little something. We don't live in this hotel.
I'm done.
You get a little squirmish over there, cuz.
Yeah, because I'm like, how much do I really want to tell
I'm done.
you?
I don't even care. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? It's not often I get it.
It doesn't happen that often.
Okay.
It don't happen that often.
It's not
Has
often.
it happened in the past 6 months? Yes.
Oh, well, wait. Oh, okay. All right. The last 6 months.
3 into 2 won't go. Okay, so check out that episode on our channel on the regular House of Love page, because that is the thing. You know, it is possible that happened. She introduced that third person.
Not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great.
Maybe it was fun for a while, and then maybe it didn't play out the way that Kandi hoped it to play out, and then maybe that was a part of the downfall of the marriage.
It's quite possible, and I think when you have that dynamic, it's fun, but sometimes the fun can go too far.
Exactly.
If you're not aligned with what those parameters are.
Yeah, but sometimes you can have parameters, be aligned at the time, right? And once you get into it, again, it's introducing a different lifestyle to the relationship. So some people don't know how to handle it. You know, they think they're going to be able to handle it, the boundaries, whatever I put in place. And then it goes left because they can't.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we can kind of pivot from there. So you compound bringing somebody else into the equation. 3 to 2 won't go. Never will. With, financial struggles, restaurants, any different business ventures. And on top of that, you're trying to raise, two kids and a teenager. Well, Riley's,
she's grown.
She's 20 now. Yeah, she's 20 plus now. But at least they're 2 kids together. There can be different dynamics that lead you astray. And I think a lot of people have to realize what we see in the media, what we see on reality TV, what we see in social media, these people are still human at the end of the day, right? So it's best not to idolize them. We talk about this off script all the time. I kindly despise them putting their business in the media because it ain't for human consumption. It's just for everybody to have an opinion. You can have an opinion about anything you want, but the opinions that matter are the ones that's in their tax brackets.
I mean, I agree, but again, we've talked about this before in previous After Hours episodes with different people. Once you open your relationship up to the public, that's what you set yourself up for. But
do you think between Real Housewives of Atlanta, business ventures, Kandi's production media company, Kandi writing songs and producing songs behind the scenes, do you feel like that has put a strain on the relationship where maybe like, oh shoot, she introduced me to threesomes and we got this, on again, off again girlfriend, or she has a consistent girlfriend. When they off doing their own thing, then I'm gonna do my own thing. Do you think maybe that's led to some of his poor decision making during the time that they've been together?
I think that the bulk of it is probably, in my opinion, his poor decision making is probably based on him feeling emasculated often in the relationship. That's what I think it is.
I mean, if you got a relationship full of women, that can be a dynamic.
Yeah, but money is power. So if Kandi is the breadwinner and Kandi is, she can go out there, if things are not working out with certain ventures, she can go out there and tour and make some money. That can weigh in on a man. You know how many people probably DM him, comment to emasculate him because his wife is,
Kandi Burrus.
Yeah. Who wants to be called Kandi Burrus' husband?
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that probably put the most strain. But yes, the additional lifestyle aspects probably added to it.
Yeah, we're talking about some good stuff here. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We want to hear your feedback and your thoughts on this Real Housewives of Atlanta latest drama saga. We know there's stuff going on with Portia. We know there's stuff that's going on with the other housewives, but this one particularly focused in on Kandi. We had Kim and her drama with Corey. And now he's like a construction director after having a multi-million-dollar career in NFL. We know Cynthia was with Leon, the famous actor that's been in
played together, right?
Played in a lot of movies, a lot of music movies especially, and he's played in Waiting to Exhale, on top of being David Ruffin, on top of being JT of the Five Heartbeats, on top of other movies that he's done.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do, but you can't, because there is only one David Ruffin.
And even most recently being in The Shy. But different housewives at different points in time have had the camera focus on them. Nene Leakes and her transformation. Same thing with Sheree Whitfield, and they going and get the face.
Yeah, I mean they're always in the media. But I think this issue with Kandi and Todd kind of shook things in a different way than in some of the other drama, because
I don't know, because Peter had his own drama. You know, he's been locked up. He didn't got in a bar fight.
I think it's a little bit different.
on his club rent.
They all have had their share of drama. But what I think, because Todd and Kandi lasted for 12 years, people had faith in them. Like there were so many moments where it's like, oh, he using Kandi, or listen to what your family say Kandi type of thing.
Yeah.
But because they lasted so long, I feel like people expected them to still be together.
Yeah, but I think, when you live somewhere for so long, it's only so much that you can take when you hear the rumor mill start swirling, because the streets start talking, right? They've been in Atlanta a long time. So you're a public figure, so everything you do is scrutinized. Mm-hmm. So I think for them, they probably got to a point where they said, hey, enough is enough. I don't know what life after looks like, but
yeah, let's talk about that.
I mean, I think life after, he fades into oblivion, and Kandi Burruss continues to thrive.
Well, but let's talk about life after, dating wise, right? Because maybe he'll get some women for being known as, her ex-husband, right? I think some women thrive off that. Like, he has a little fame because of her, so he'll probably still get some women, right?
I'm smashing all Kandi's friends if we single. I'm them all down.
I think it goes the Offset way. I think it gets ugly because she's the breadwinner. I think he tried to go for half.
Oh, we didn't even get to that yet. Yeah. I'm talking more like what's dating wise, what's after.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but that's why I'm leading into that conversation, because I think dating wise it's going to be easy for him because he's going to have a little bread in his pocket.
On top of a little fame.
We have to realize, people do chase fame, and some of that is ego. But I think unless one of them move out of the state, it's still gonna be difficult. They're still gonna clash. They're still gonna run into the same circles. They're still gonna run into some of the same peoples, and rumors and innuendo is gonna continue to swirl around.
But dating wise, take out where they are, where they live, right?
Okay.
Being married for 12 years. Okay. Yes, Kandi has money and she's known, right? And so yes, she'll be able to get a date. She's not terrible looking either. But because she's older, she has kids.
And Kandi fine. I don't care. She can be 60. Kandi fine.
But you can't change the fact that you say, oh, women, they have kids that brings down their value and all these things.
Yeah, but she got money and she's fun size.
But is she going?
We love the fun size Snicker bars when it comes to Halloween candy. So Kandi,
is she going to find a serious relationship?
A serious relationship?
Is she going to find?
I doubt it'll be serious. I doubt it'll be serious because I think she's still in a stage and age where she likes that free will. She's free spirited. She makes no bones about it. She had a sex toy line. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she still has it. She used to
do the dungeon thing.
Yeah, she do the dungeon thing. And as far as I know, for all we know, she could have been at them Diddy parties. We don't know. But I think for her, I don't think she's in that space where she wants to be committed. I think she wants to be free, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Especially after Todd used her.
We have no evidence that Todd used anybody. Furthermore, they are married. How can he use his wife when they are building together? Now,
but she already had her empire first.
Yeah, she already had stuff first, true. But they continued to build. He still played a supporting role. That's why, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, that's why she got a good fortune, right? She played a supporting role. You still have a supporting cast. You don't do it all by yourself. You don't expand. You multiply together. She did have her stuff, absolutely. But coming into it and them being together, what you build afterwards, that counts in the eye of the law. So that plays a huge factor. And again, we back to the same old thing. equal rights. It's equality left and right. So you got to pick a side. Because what you come into the relationship, that's one thing. But what you build together, that's a whole nother thing. That's what Offset was trying to say with Cardi. Which, hey, I don't blame him. I don't think, he should go for as much as she got. But he should get something for playing his supporting role. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, does she not get anything for playing her supporting role with him?
She make more.
Doesn't matter. They support each other.
She makes more.
So.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Especially in the South. Whoever makes more, because they've been together, especially when you get to double-digit years, it's, okay, now y'all splitting. Y'all got the kids dynamic, whatever extracurricular expenses. But how do you both get to maintain the same level of lifestyle that y'all been accustomed to? And granted, he don't have nearly as much as she has, and surely he's probably made some bad business deals that still was that woman's husband. So he's supposed to go to the street with nothing?
He got more than nothing.
I'm just asking.
He got more than nothing.
Okay, I'm just asking.
So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know what's in his exact pockets, right, or what's exactly in her accounts, right?
Right.
But I do feel like as a man, if you are able to sustain your lifestyle on your own, don't come for her.
If you're a man comments.
Because
how did I not think you would throw that one in there?
It's because of how y'all handle things on a regular basis anyway. It's like,
but that don't mean we deserve to start over.
No. I'm not saying y'all deserve to start over.
And for all we know, she could have been saving her Real Housewives checks. She could have been saving her royalty checks for all the songs that she write. And the money that he was making, either from appearing on Housewives, from the restaurant when it was doing well, he could have been using that to funnel it into other business ventures. Who knows? Kandi's been on plenty of things. We don't know how their money is divided or divvied up or spent or who does what. We don't know that. True enough. But now that this is about to break free, both have contributed in some form over the last 12 years. So both should walk away with something. I don't think he should walk away with more than her.
Of course. I think they both should walk away with something. That's not what I'm saying. I just think that I don't know what the financials look like, but it seemed like he was trying to milk her. Kind of like Tiana Taylor and Iman. Like, he was trying to milk her. Like, yeah.
What do you mean?
Trying to take more than necessary.
What did he take? He ain't taking nothing yet.
I know. Well, who, Todd? I'm talking about when it came to Cardi, Offset, Tiana. I'm just saying what men typically do.
Gotcha.
With these celebrity situations.
Yeah.
And then the men, maybe they don't make as much as the wife, but then they want to take. Seems like they're trying to take them milk them for as much as possible. Kind of how women do men.
Well, if they come to an agreement, she won't have to worry about that. Now will she? I mean, I think
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's important. We'll see what happens. It's a lot of rumors and a lot of things that could happen. But hey, for all we know, they may decide to work it out and get back together. They may just take a year off. Who knows?
Kandi seems like her mind is made up, but we'll see what happens.
Based on what?
Just her mannerisms and how she's like, I'm done.
What do you mean her mannerisms? She don't even talk with her mouth open. One of the things about Todd is she don't even open her mouth when she talk. What do you mean by mannerisms?
No, I mean, just when she made her statement about the divorce, it sounded like it's not a decision that she made instantly, irrationally. It's like she thought it through.
I think I object, Your Honor.
Why?
I think it was irrational in nature. Because I think it's probably off some superficial rumors or some superficial BS that's gonna get her caught up later.
Okay.
And I think that's the thing we have to be mindful about when we, in my opinion, when we take the easy approach. It's easy to get divorced. It's hard to stay married. It's easy to split assets. It's hard to continue to cultivate those assets. It's easy to be in one household or have separate households, and you have separate rules for the kids, and you have separate rules for the kids when they with you. It's difficult to continue to maintain that love, affection, and to work through it. I think a lot of times we give up too easy.
Well, we'll see what happens.
We shall.
I'm sure we will hear more soon. As far as how things play out, if things get messy, if he, I'm sure TMZ is going to let us know.
And if TMZ don't let us know, Mama Joyce going to let us know.
We going to find out. So let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Let us know if you think this is a rational decision Kandi made. If you think they're going to get back together. If you think it's going to be a messy divorce. Let us know what you think in the comment section.
So that's a wrap for After Hours at the House. We appreciate you for stopping by. Definitely like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. We want to make sure that we have this conversation, and we want to get as much input as possible. But thank you for tuning in. Don't blink. The next drop of After Hours at the House. It may be deeper than you think. Good night.